It does not matter where it happens, very close to the coast or in the most remote areas of the planet. Illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing is one of the main drivers of the deterioration of the world's oceans condition. At the same time, the issue often remains out of sight against the backdrop of problems with pollution. Given that this is a black market controlled by the maritime mafia, it is difficult to estimate its volume. Experts voice the annual volume of 11 or even 26 million tons. This is at least 14% of the total legal catch in the world. And perhaps the crime syndicates are responsible for the catch of every third fish in the world's oceans. In money, this market is estimated at $20 to $30 billion. Why is this scary? Poachers completely ignore the established norms for catching fish. It gets smaller, becomes petty, its qualities deteriorate, and then it dies out. But that is not all. Crime maritime syndicates use inhumane methods of catching fish. For instance, trawling, which destroys the natural ecosystem. They also use modern high-tech ships that allow them to identify large schools of fish and catch them completely. If everything is left as it is, then the ocean ecosystem will be destroyed irreversibly, and it is impossible to imagine all the consequences for the world. Therefore, the problem needs to be addressed now. One of the projects that fights illegal fishing is Open Ocean Robotics. It was founded by Canadian oceanographers Julia and COLIN ANGUS. Although it is better to call them fans of the oceans because in total, the couple spent about 7 years of continuous time on the waves, and for the most part on rowing or sailing boats to minimize the impact and CO2 emissions. During their voyages, the Angus family learned that the ocean is a dangerous and inhospitable environment for explorers. Even during their first tropical storm in the middle of the Atlantic, when their rowboat was tossed through 15-meter waves, they decided that unmanned ships would be perfect here. Moreover, their native Canada has the longest coastline in the world and is sorely lacking people to control it. The idea lived in their heads for a long time, so to say, until, thanks to venture capital investments, the first autonomous solar-powered boat to explore the world's oceans was born in 2020. The Data XPLORER is an unmanned aquatic vehicle. The boat is powered by solar energy and can travel across the ocean for up to 6 months, collecting data and sending it in real time. The robot is able to travel both in coastal waters and the open ocean, and operators are able to control it from anywhere in the world. The Data XPLORER can withstand any storm thanks to its patented design. The creators compare their creations with a bottle. Until it breaks, it can survive the most serious rioting. Open ocean robotics robots are self-healing bottles that can bounce and do tricks on the waves. At the same time, electronics and processors are housed in waterproof containers with double redundancy for maximum protection against saltwater. All components are designed to be maintenance-free for up to 6 months, including providing protection against fouling. The top speed with the standard engine is 8 knots. The most powerful accelerates up to 18 knots. All systems are extremely energy efficient, and the USV's streamlined shape ensures maximum speed with minimum power. At the same time, the robot is surprisingly light and portable, weighing just over 100 kilograms. That is, 2 people can easily pick it up, load it into a pickup truck, and launch it almost anywhere in the ocean. How can Data XPLORER robots help fight illegal fishing? Their effectiveness has been proven in a multi-day pilot project funded by non-profit agencies in the US and Canada. Using sensors, open ocean robotics boats detect, track, and identify illegal fishing vessels. They then notify law enforcement in real time and continue to collect data about criminals, which is easy to use as evidence in court. Robots can be constantly present in remote areas for months, all the time monitoring the water area. As part of the testing, the robot monitored 2 trawlers that simulated illegal fishing. At the same time, the Data XPLORER operator brought the boat so close that the 360-degree cameras and thermal imagers could capture the names of ships and even nets. Surveillance systems collect various kinds of evidence. With the help of radar, operators can infer suspicious activity if a vessel is loitering or moving back and forth in a protected area rather than simply passing through. It is also possible to record the act of turning off the automated information system sensors, which is often practiced by poachers. Among other features of the robot is a hydrophone that can pick up sounds such as the squeal of a hydraulic winch lifting a fishing net. By the way, according to the results of the test, customers noted precisely the rich equipment that allows collecting high-quality evidence against poachers. Yes, such robots cost a lot, $200,000 and more. But one day of operation of a research vessel with a crew in the open ocean costs from $10,000 to $80,000. All in all, data XPLORER robots become much more cost-effective and efficient than traditional means of control. Perhaps we are right now watching the control of illegal fishing finally be established, and we will save the world's oceans from exhaustion.